What's up, boy? Y'all already know who it is, man. This your boy Low with Cinnamon and Imaging Entertainment, man. Back with another live stream for you boys. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, man, where B-Lo at, man? B-Lo's supposed to be up in here, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get him up in here real quick. And then we can get this party started because y'all already know what we're trying to do right now. Let's get it. All right. We in here. Hold on. We should be in here waiting on them right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. It's about to go down. But yeah, basically, I mean, it ain't too hard to tell what we talking about, right, guys? Ain't too hard to tell. Anybody in the comment section, if you're listening to this right now at a later time, put it down in the comment section who you got winning. Who do you got winning for the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Or the who y'all got? What is up, my God?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here.
Yeah. What's going down, man? What's going down?
Nothing much. Get ready for this sports.
Yeah. So
What it
you
is.
know, so as we already know, you know what I'm saying, my bracket is amazing, you know what I'm saying. Let's just give people a little quick look at it, you know what I'm saying, so they can see what is going down. You feel what I'm saying?
We
Yeah,
got everything
it's
right.
flawless. Yeah, it's flawless. Hold up. Let me get this you get that down there, you know what I'm saying? Who wins? Who is going to win? But let me take that off. Yep, so they can see. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting used to this, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I predicted it. You know what I mean? It's been looking good, but I mean, you can already tell who I got, but who you got winning the finals right now?
Really, it's kind of crazy because they both even. I think this is going to be the one of probably the best NBA playoffs that we ever seen.
Stop the
Since
cap.
maybe the '80s.
Stop the
I think,
cap.
man,
You
I think
said
what
maybe in the
what
'80s. You cutting out your boy
yeah,
Kobe.
I
That's
know,
cutting
but
out your boy Kobe.
Kobe, Kobe had Shaq. This is something different. This is winning without Kevin Durant on your team, and now this is winning. Like with you, Boston got an overall team,
You
and they
just
could sweep.
basically talking about Steph though. You're not talking
Well,
about like you just said. What you just said was this the best playoffs ever. That's what I'm saying. I'm
it
saying you
kind of
think this.
is the road that
Come on,
the
man.
road the
Come on,
road
man.
that Steph
Come on,
Curry had to get
man.
through to win this
This is not.
championship.
This has nothing to do. This is nothing like when the Lakers and the Spurs was going at it. Like this is nothing like
Man,
the Heat and the Celtics back in the day when LeBron was over
just
there. Come on,
imagine
man.
Steph Curry had to go
What
through
about man?
Luca.
Come on, man.
He had to go through
And then we
Morant,
skipping Jordan and all them.
and
Morant
he had
Morant got
like.
injured. Morant got injured.
Yeah, I know he got injured, but like that was still a tough. They big. Anybody that's big could beat Golden State. You just have to slow the ball down, and that's going to be the kryptonite versus Boston because who's
That's
really
what
going to
you
guard?
say.
Who's really going to guard Williams, and who's really going to guard Harford?
Wow.
That's going to be the matchups that you're going to look at with Golden State and see. Because if you look at the stats, they've been out rebounding all the teams that they've been playing. But
They also lost all the games where they had to play small.
yeah, I don't think Boston's just gonna post them up. That's what the Grizzlies should did. They would have won the series. You see, whenever
The
Morant got hurt,
Grizzlies didn't
what they
have no
started
chance,
doing,
man.
they started using Adams and they started using the other center. So like, I think this is gonna be the same thing. Like, it's gonna be a hard. Golden State ain't gonna win this. Everybody remember what happened on the when Steph Curry got hurt. Even though he got hurt when he played Boston last time, we knew Like they weren't gonna win that game. It was already a blowout. So right now, as I look at it, I'm just like they could switch everything. They're long. They play good defense. Like I don't know. I'm saying Boston, but my heart going
Man,
with Steph. I'm saying Boston, but my heart going with Steph. But
man, y'all heard all that malarkey. Hey, we just gonna go ahead. We gonna crack open the beer for that one because this nigga crazy. Now, what I am gonna say though, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, before we get into anything else, there's something I wanted to show. I wanted to show something to, everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? Let's just because you think that this is a fair matchup. Let's just go and look at I went and looked up some highlights for the Celtics, right? I was just like,
okay,
let me go look out some highlights. And I was thinking, let me see what they doing. So let's check this out real quick. You see this right here? Yeah, they doing decent, right? They are doing their thing. Oh, he steals the ball. Do you because you see how everybody just standing around? You see how everybody just
hmm
standing? You really think the Warriors gonna do that? Look at this. Nobody moving. Come on now. You think he gonna do that to Wiggins? Do you really think he gonna do that to Wiggins, bro? It's not happening.
I think it's gonna offset because then you got Jalen Brown. Who's gonna stop Jalen
Jalen
Brown?
Brown. Okay, well we gonna get into Jalen Brown. It's gonna be some highlights with him too. Look at that little side step. And the only reason why that happened because Kyrie's in the wrong spot. Look where Kyrie going. This is not happening in the Warriors defense. Look at where Kyrie is going,
So Steph
bruh,
Curry's gonna stop
bruh,
him.
bruh. He not gonna get in the way. Is what I'm saying. Like he not gonna get in the way. Look at this. Look at this. Up cut. They just wide open hole. You think that's happening? Do you think you think Looney or any of them just gonna let him Draymond,
I
anybody just
don't
gonna
think I don't think
let him
Looney. I
open
don't
the
think
hole like
Looney
that?
or I don't think Looney or because
Man,
Looney won't be able to guard Williams.
look, look,
He
look
doesn't
at
have the
this.
he doesn't have the
Look
athleticism.
at this. Look at this, man. He saucing them up out there. He saucing them up. I mean, look, the boy got skills. He
That's
saucing
Kobe.
them up. He would
That's
probably
Kobe.
don't do that. Don't do that with the Kobe thing. Don't do
You
that.
know,
Do that. Look at this. Look at this. Look, they stop. Oh yeah, I remember this play. Look, running around. They just everybody just standing there. Just standing there. Do you really think the Warriors defense is gonna just stand there? This is the point that I'm making. Like,
they're
are
not
you
gonna
standing
stand
there?
there, but
Look at this
the
block.
thing
This was a
is,
good block. That
this is
was a good
another
block.
monster. Boston's another monster,
Look at
man.
that.
Like
No, this boy right here this boy is a problem. That was a
Williams,
good
that's
block.
gonna be the
Yeah,
problem. He's gonna
he
be
a
the problem.
problem. That's a
Yeah.
good block. That's a good block.
Like,
Look at this
look,
though. Look at
like,
this though. Look, hey,
so do you think
the
Looney gonna
pick
be
and
able to
roll.
stop guard him?
What I'm telling you is this pick and roll. How many teams with pick and roll? Dallas was a pick and roll team. What that look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, look.
But
Oh
they
yeah,
have
here we
better.
go. Jalen Brown's highlights. You finna
But
see most of his highlights. It just
but
hold
Dallas
on.
with Dallas
Oh
only
no,
Dallas was
there go a
limited.
couple of steps. You see that? Oh, that just said that synergy right there. I forgot I added
Yeah,
that. Yeah, look at that. That's synergy right there.
Dallas was limited on the players they could use. Like
That's synergy,
with
man.
Boston, everybody could play. You know what I'm saying? The starting five. That
You
was the
don't
thing
think that everybody you don't think that everybody can play?
with
You
Dallas.
saying
They
they
were
could
limited. They were limited 3 and D. That's all they could do. They couldn't shoot no mid range. They couldn't go to the line like that. They couldn't. It was only two people that was really creating for Dallas. And now with Boston, you getting the whole team that can create. You know, so this is going to be harder. This is going to be a harder competition for him. Like, cause even Steph Curry, because Steph Curry's going to have a bigger man on him now. Like, he ain't going to be able to do everything that he was doing. But he'll be able to do it, but it's going to be harder. He's going to use more of his energy. You know, so later in the
okay.
game, like later, he's going against the best defensive player in the league. So that says a lot by itself. And plus, you still have Brown that plays good defense. You have Tatum that plays good defense. Then you have Williams guarding the paint. So who's really going against Williams
You
with the
know
block
what?
team?
I'm
You
I'm
know,
glad you brought up offense and defense because you know what I mean. I pulled up a couple more stats and you know what I mean. When it came to the regular season, Boston had the ninth ranked offense and the first ranked defense. First ranked. That's
mm-hmm.
really good. And in the regular season, the Warriors had the 16th ranked offense, but the second ranked defense. The
Mm-hmm.
second. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, after the new year, halfway through the season, Celtics started picking it up even more. They were still first on defense and went up to second in offense. You know what I'm saying? While the Warriors kind of went back a little bit,
Because Steph
19th
Curry.
on offense, seventh on defense. Yes, exactly. Steph Curry started playing bad. He actually had the worst shooting year of his career this year. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
But
the
he got hurt
playoff,
too. He got hurt too. So I don't
but
I
you
don't
want to
hold
know
that
that
against him. I
you
don't
want to
hold it
know their
against him.
playoff stats? You want to know their playoff stats?
Yes.
All right. Boston in the playoffs dropped down to seventh on offense. Man, that hurts. And they went down to second in defense. They was first all year, and then the playoffs they just kind of took a small step back. While on the other hand, the Warriors went to first in offense and sixth on defense. I don't know. I don't know about you, and you know what I'm saying. Maybe we learned different math, but the math I learned 1 and 6 are better numbers than 2 and 7.
You're right. But the thing is, when I look at those stats, every time I do, I'm looking at who they playing. So if
What you mean? This is the playoffs.
it's the playoffs, but it depends on what team you're playing in the playoffs too. So if you're playing against the number 8 seed and you're number 1 seed, yeah, you should be
And
able to
not
do
hey,
that
wait,
like
wait,
that.
wait, wait. That's exactly what Boston is. Boston is a higher seed than Golden State. They was a
Yeah,
higher seed.
but look who Boston played. They played Brooklyn. Brooklyn ain't no. Brooklyn would never been number 8 if they would have if Durant would have got hurt. You
Brooklyn
know,
would
Brooklyn
never
ain't.
been number 8. Brooklyn
Yeah,
ended up number 8 because they played bad, bro.
nah, it's because Durant missed 20 some games in a row and they lost 19 games in a row.
Man, they
That's
yeah, they played bad, bro, and their team was bad. They wasn't. So wait. So wait, hold on.
they were
If you're
number
gonna
one in the
say,
East. They were
all right,
number one
check
in
me
the
out.
East before KD got hurt.
Check me out. And if you feel that way, right? Then
Mhm.
how come like they ended up number 8? So it wasn't like he was playing a hard team. So you can't use that
It
to
was
say,
the thing
wait,
is,
you can't use that that argument to say that the niggas were they you know they were playing bad and then that's the reason why they was ranked low, but all of a sudden because they playing somebody else we supposed to rank them higher. I'm ranking them where they at. They was an 8 seed.
it's because
It
like
was
if
a
you play
seven
like
seed or whatever that was. That was seven
let's
seed.
let's say Dallas and Utah. Like
Uh-huh.
everybody knows Dallas is going to beat Utah. Like that's a given because Utah hasn't made it anywhere in the last 4 or 5 years. They may make
Man,
it to the first round and be
they
kicked out.
thought Utah was gonna be man. Hey, look,
I didn't
we
think
could
that.
debate about that all day, but my bracket looked crazy
Yeah,
until now, where it
yeah.
all filled out perfectly. When I picked Dallas the first time, they thought it was crazy. When I picked them against Phoenix, people thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But dog, I
See,
already
now I
had
gave
that
it a
pick.
harder chance for Phoenix. I gave them a harder chance for Phoenix, but the thing is, with Phoenix, Phoenix limited too. They only have 3 and D. Like the wing defenders they have, they had Crowder. Crowder's only 3 and D. Like you have to do something else
Ain't that
other
the
than
same
just.
thing? Ain't that the same thing Boston got?
Nah, they have more. They have more people that could go mid range. They could shoot mid range. Brown could shoot mid range. Tatum could shoot mid range, and he could shoot threes. That's the difference. These other players,
So on the Warriors, wait, on the Warriors, can't
you
they
got
shoot
you
mid
got a
range?
pretty good. You only the only thing you got to really do is sag
Bruh,
off of Draymond Green.
bruh,
Make Draymond
bruh.
Green beat you. Make Draymond Green beat you because
Are you saying
he's
you
not the
got
scorer.
Boston? Are you saying you got Boston?
Right now it's pushing towards it. Like I want to be
You
surprised
pushing
if
to it?
Boston.
Well, I'm gonna keep pushing you in that way because I got Golden State, and we need to have this debate because I wanna be able to laugh at somebody that really thinks that Boston has a chance to take this more than 6 games. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah,
That's crazy to me. They be lucky. They be lucky to go 5. To be honest with you,
you
bro.
think
Like
so?
you know what I'm saying, man. Y'all, I think everybody's just not even catching on to what's like what's really happening
You
here.
remember what happened with you remember what happened with Boston when they played just before when Steph Curry got hurt that game?
What happened?
They were they got blown out by like 50 points, 40 points,
Who got
and
blown up?
just Golden State. But the
Okay,
thing is,
wait.
Golden State
I
was
want
already
to.
Golden.
Can let me jog your memory. Remember that time when Golden State went 73-9 and they had the
Mhm.
greatest record ever? You know who they 9 losses were to? It was to
I-
like three of the teams on
yeah,
that 9 losses were the worst teams in the NBA. Like 3 to 5 of them teams, bro.
but just because your record good don't mean you the best team ever. You know,
But these are your arguments. I'm just using it against you.
like I just feel like nah, I don't think that's what I'm saying. The like Utah team, Utah was over Dallas, right? Or they were 4 or 5. Like
No,
Utah,
Dallas was 4, Utah was 5.
okay. Like, well, I'm just saying any team. Brooklyn wasn't an easy number 8. Like that you could tell. Like when you play somebody like Charlotte or like a team that don't have anybody. Period. You know. that's whenever you feel like that's whenever I feel like okay, they really beat somebody. But like I feel
So
like
they
Dallas
did.
is winning.
I don't think they beat nobody because that
I,
team was hobbled. They didn't have the chemistry because Kyrie ain't been playing all the games. He barely got to play any before it was like really over. Like
yeah, but they
like
started
they,
gaining. They started gaining chemistry. The thing
bro,
is,
bro,
the biggest piece they
the
were
biggest
missing
a coach,
was Ben Simmons.
a coach.
They need Ben Simmons. You can't have man. You see how many guards they were playing on with?
Steve,
They had three
bro,
guards.
look,
They had
I
three
love,
guards guarding.
bro, I love Steve Nash. He's a Mavs for life in my eyes. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: he's not a good coach, or at least not yet. He's still new. He ain't learned it yet. I'm not even
So
finna
he's a
get. I'm
better
not even
coach.
finna hate
So
him.
so Jason Terry's a better coach. Jason
Who?
Kidd. Jason Kidd.
Absolutely. Don't play with me. Absolutely. What is the reason why Giannis has became who Giannis was? Who was the first coach to put the ball in Giannis's hands? That was a decision innovated by Jason Kidd. That's number one. What about the Phoenix series when everybody thought they was about to lose? And Jason Kidd made the proper and necessary adjustments to take them above the seed that everybody felt was the team that was going to win the West. That's number two. Absolutely. Tell me the time that Steve Nash has made any adjustments that I could point to and been like, that was a good coaching decision. Even before he got there,
He almost
Kyrie,
won.
even
He almost
Kyrie,
won last year with
what
one
did Kyrie,
person.
man, no, he didn't. What did Kyrie and KD say a bit before he got hired? They didn't need a coach. Didn't they say that? They
Yeah.
didn't need a coach. They was like he could just stand there. He, like you man say now next time I'm gonna have to come back with some footage with the way
But
that what
the
happens
thing
on the
is,
sideline, bro.
but you
That's what
trade
I'm saying.
James Harden, you trade James Harden your third pick, and you know how you build around three stars. So now when you lose a star, it's only two of them really scoring. And Kyrie, like you said, Kyrie just coming back. So like, yeah, KD, and he was coming off injury. So it's like they went through that. But if they would have had Ben
That's my
Simmons,
point. But that's my point is the reason why they weren't a team that they weren't supposed they shouldn't have won. They were a bad team, not because of the players suck or anything like that. They
so
were a bad
what
team.
happened last year when James Harden had a hamstring and Kyrie was out versus Milwaukee the second game? Like it was the same thing, but KD
Who
still
won?
carried them. They
Who
went
won
to
that
game
series?
seven.
Wait, who won that series?
They won by 1 point, by a
Who
couple
won that
points.
series?
They did Milwaukee,
Okay.
but Brooklyn still had a chance to win.
My,
Like
it's
you know,
not about who had a
by
chance. Who
by
won?
an inch. You know, it was by an inch.
Hey, don't
That
do the
KD
toe
shot,
thing.
that
Don't do
KD
the
three.
toe thing. Don't do the toe thing.
You know,
Who won? Who
they won.
won,
Milwaukee
bro?
won.
That's what I'm saying. That's just it right there. They won. They won, and that's what because it was supposed to happen because they did not. If they put it like this, if KD would have made that win, he would have elevated himself because he wasn't supposed to win. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like he wasn't supposed to win. So that's that's my point. Like who really won that? You feel me?
yeah. They won, but like if they would have been healthy, that's all I look at. Like if Kyrie would have been there, because they KD pushed them to a game seven by himself, pretty much, with Harden hopping on one leg. You know, so
All
it's
I
like
got is what whoa, one thing I give him was we you already down what like 10 push-ups. You still owe me, nigga.
no, I got
You, you
oh
still owe me.
yeah,
I'm just saying. I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
You wanna double up that 10? You wanna
So
double
you
up
can
that
do that.
10?
You can do that.
All right,
Oh, yeah, we can
you know
do
what I'm
that.
saying? You can either break even at oh nigga 20 push-ups, nigga. Yeah,
Yeah.
on live. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They gonna have to see you do all 20 of them. So wait, you got it on you got your extra 10 push-ups on the Celtics?
Oh yeah.
All right.
I got on the Celtics. I
All
feel like
right.
this is good. I feel like I don't even want them to win. I want Golden State to win again so they can have this dynasty. But
You
I
want them to
don't
win
know,
so they
man.
can have a dynasty. Oh, that shocks me. That shocks me. I would have thought you would have wanted them to lose because it might help KD. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I don't. That ain't gonna. It ain't gonna help KD because they won. Like they were a good team, but like I don't consider them the best.
Nah,
I don't consider them the best ever.
so
That's
what?
the difference. Like
I ain't say the best ever, but let's say this: Steph Curry wins this. When the Warriors win and Steph Curry wins Finals MVP, is he rated higher than KD?
nah, not better. As a better player
Why not?
because KD's more unstoppable.
He didn't unstop himself to four finals.
It ain't that. It ain't that. You can always say that, but like it's the players around him as well. Like you can't like
But my point,
Steph
but
Curry.
my all right. See that I hate when people do that because at that point in time, you shitting on Steph for staying where he was at.
I'm not. I'm looking at who's doing more work for their team. KD obviously has to do more work for
He don't
Brooklyn.
have to do
But
more work.
really,
He
he
chooses
really
to.
do.
Look, nah, he chooses to. Because this is the point that I'm making.
Look at their
When he
look at
was
their
with
bench.
listen, when he was with a team in the Warriors, he did not have to do as much. You feel what I'm saying? And then he decided to go somewhere. That's the way he decided to do it. Steph is playing in his way. Like you could say Steph got more help, but realistically, he making them better. Who was Wiggins before he came over there?
Wiggins
He
was
was
averaging
considered a
20
draft.
points.
He was considered a draft bust before he got to
He
Golden
was.
State. He
He
was
was. But
considered a draft bust.
he was
Exactly.
averaging. He was averaging
Hey,
20 points.
Gary Payton Jr. Nobody wanted him until you got to the Warriors, bro. I remember when that draft was coming up. I was excited just because it's GP's kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh snap! But nobody really wanted him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
They
was good.
they I'm saying though, Looney, nobody wanted him.
Yeah.
Draymond, how late was he picked? Like these are play we talking about. Look at what we talking about. Like we talking about people nobody even wanted, and then we say, look at who is around them. Everybody that KD get around him, people want at the time. People wanted James Harden. People wanted Russell Westbrook. People want Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like he not playing with scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, and then
He's really not playing with them because they hurt. Like
but
so, he
if you
really.
with that, who's all right? Well, we could use that, but ain't the Warriors not been hurt? Clay just got back, bro. Clay
Yeah.
been hobble. Clay been hobble all season and
But
most of the playoffs.
they've been down. They've been down by two for 2 years since he was hurt. Though.
Man, hey man, that man been
Like
hobble, man, and they still pulled it off. Steph still had them boys pulling it off, man.
like I don't like even without KD. Like you can say that, but without KD, they would never won either. Like they just lost against LeBron the year before. Like and they were the
This
number one
guy,
seed.
they lost against LeBron. You already know. Okay, since we doing all these semantics that you keep bringing up and stuff, he lost, right? He lost, right? Well,
Uh-huh.
let's not forget that they had injuries when he lost. Let's not forget that Draymond got suspended. You know what I'm saying? And didn't
What
get to
injuries
play.
do they have? I know Draymond got
They
suspended, but
they had some knick-knack injuries. Wasn't you know what I'm saying? Like they was like they because early in the playoffs, like Steph had like hurt something. I don't remember what it
you
is.
should have.
Okay,
They up 3-0, man. It
come
ain't
on. It wasn't 3-0, it was 3-1.
3-1, three still. Like nobody ever. That's unheard of for a
Okay.
team to win three in a row. You know
You know what else is unheard of?
what's that?
For the team with the better player to lose in the finals. You know
The
what I'm
team with
saying?
the better player lose in the
I
final.
mean, usually in the finals, I will say 67% of the time, the team with the better player wins. There's only so many times that didn't happen. When Detroit
It-
won, or you could debate the time when with the LeBron and the Warriors, you could debate all that you want, like because and sometimes LeBron was the best player, and they lost or whatever,
mhm.
but he can't do it all. You know what I'm saying? Shoulders only so big. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could debate these things, but Jordan beat
Not with
niggas because he
LeBron.
was
Not
better
with
than
LeBron
everybody
because
else.
LeBron had more help. LeBron had more help
He
than
didn't
Steph.
have more help when what? He had more help than Steph?
Mhm. He always had more help than everybody after he left Cleveland the first time.
Why you doing that, bro? Why you doing that? Why you
It's the truth. He has
now
the
we
most
gotta
help.
do this? Now we gotta do this. Why you doing that? Man,
That's why
that's a lie.
that's why super teams are made right now because what
That
LeBron
is
James did.
that is some of the biggest hate ever.
How you have the
You
best team? How you have you say you the king? Yeah, LeBron, you say you the king, but do the king
he
really
the
have to go
king
get some
too.
sidekicks like number two Anthony Davis in the league or like Kyrie? You looking at Kyrie again like right now? Like why can't you do it? You LeBron.
You
You
looking at
know
Kyrie right now. He ain't looking at nobody. They not trading for him. Stop that. Stop the cap.
Kyrie, leave it
They are
alone.
not trade. They are not trading for him. Hey, look, the best trade that's probably gonna work with Kyrie if this team want to do it is Portland trading Dame for Kyrie. That's it. Everything else is
And
not
Dame,
working.
don't leave, please.
Uh,
Let
You want
let
him. You
LeBron
want him
James
to.
suffer.
You want him to stay over there. No, LeBron ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let
That
LeBron
mean.
James
Wait,
suffer.
wait. LeBron ain't got nothing to do with that. Kyrie for Dame. That mean Dame go to your boy KD, not LeBron. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
what I'm
know.
saying.
KD will be all right.
There's
KD
no
will be all right
trade.
with Ben Simmons.
There's no trades that's gonna work for LA. And nobody want Westbrook, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
want
want Westbrook
nobody want Westbrook.
unless
You
they release him. They're not gonna do that.
Even then, nobody want Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
I
just
feel like
saying.
that's LeBron James' fault. You want to control the ball all game.
So,
You got
wait,
a
wait.
point. You
He
got a
want to
point guard.
control the ball all game, so it's his fault for bringing in somebody who's a bigger ball hog. That makes no sense.
He's not a ball hog. At least he distributes. Just
Westbrook
like
is not. Come on, man.
he averaged a triple double.
This nigga here, the triple double, the triple double, guys, the triple double. Everybody take a drink to that. The triple double, he tripping.
Triple double. LeBron James has a triple double too because he carried the ball in his hand all day. You know he just want to
Man,
pad his stats.
bro.
LeBron James want to pad his stats, so he ain't gonna give Westbrook the ball.
Look, we going all. Look, we're not finna turn this into a LeBron debate because
He
I'm
really
not
not
even.
because he's out the
I'm not
playoffs.
a big fan like that, but you're such a hater. You're such a hater.
He's
You
out the
such a
playoffs
hater.
right now, so we don't
He
gotta
out the
worry about
playoffs,
him.
so we ain't got
You
to
know,
talk about him. We talking about how Steph
Boston and
Curry
Golden
is
State.
better than Jason Tatum. Now that you can't lie about.
I
Come
don't
on now.
know. Jason Tatum got offense and defense. Steph just got
You
pretty
think
much
Jason
offense.
Tatum is better than bro?
I'm not saying he's better than Steph, like a better shooter, but
He not better. He's not
better
better.
overall game, better
He's not
overall
better.
game.
He's not better. He's
I
not better.
don't know. Hey, he been showing up this year.
Hey, if you believe that Jason Tatum is better than Steph Curry, then you need to start believing that LeBron is better than Kobe because it's the same argument.
The thing is,
It's the same argument.
the thing is that you know what's different about it?
No, I don't because
LeBron
Jason
James,
Tatum ain't got no awards.
LeBron James hardly played defense, and we can see that on the court.
Well, no. LeBron James
So
has
I'm looking
multiple
at
defensive. Wait. He got multiple defensive all teams, bro.
he
Like
does, he does.
you don't he don't. You talking? You can't compare him to what he doing
But
now.
you've been there,
Did Kobe play defense his last
yeah.
3 years?
Kobe, Kobe was defense and offense.
Bro,
Kobe played both sides.
so did LeBron at one point in time. Both of them slow
LeBron
it
doesn't
down. Both
LeBron
of them,
doesn't guard the hardest players.
Even Jordan slowed it down on the defensive end, bro. You get older, bro. You slow it down on.
He
Come on,
does, but you can
come
still
on,
shut
man.
down. You can still
Come
shut
on,
down
man.
your player that you guarding.
No,
They put they put they
no.
put
You
LeBron
can't.
James on Crowder now,
See, the
so he
problem
can
is,
play.
here's the thing: LeBron James he's in a different situation, bro, because of his size and build and everything, bro. Like, so that's the reason why that whole conversation is
So
convoluted, bro.
so when he
Because
was
he
going
can't
one
keep
on
up.
one with
When he was
KD.
younger, he come
So when he was
man,
going
one
young
on
one on one with
one
KD
with
to
KD.
Golden State,
Oh,
what
bro,
happened?
bro. They went back and forth. They
Yeah,
went
they
back and
did,
forth.
but
They
LeBron
went
James
back and
got
forth.
defense. Why can't you
They
stop
went back and
KD?
forth. They went back and forth. The same reason KD couldn't stop him.
But Kobe, you
You
know one
can't
thing,
stop great
Kobe,
players.
Kobe stops him.
Kobe
You
didn't
remember when
stop
Kobe?
nobody,
Yeah, you remember when Kobe played Oklahoma?
bro. Kevin Durant did not get stopped. Come on, man. Kevin Durant did not get stopped by Kobe, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-mm.
Kobe beat them.
Kevin
They
Durant did
beat
not
Kobe
get.
1 year, but Kobe was older. But right now, Kobe was
Kobe won.
already.
Kobe won, but Kevin Durant did not get stopped. Like, let's
But
cut the
that's why
cap.
that's why I
Cut
can
the
always give
cap.
it to. That's why I always give it to Kobe because Kobe played defense. LeBron James played 10 years and he only got 4 defensive first teams. LeBron, like, if you want to be
Bro.
named the best, how many Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant lead the way? So with that in my mind, I'm just saying, like, LeBron,
Look,
you only was one sided. You just want to
can
score.
we
That's like what
let me ask
look.
you one question. Let me ask one
Luka's
question.
doing the same thing.
Dog, man, we ain't even talking, bro. Could we can we try to leave LeBron, Luca, and all the niggas you don't
James
like
Harden.
out of this conversation right now?
James Harden.
All the
That's
niggas you don't like.
all three of these players play like that. All three of the players play the
You
same.
cannot put James Harden don't play nothing. I'm not doing but
He's a ball. He's pretty much he go up to the top of the key and control the
we're not
defense,
doing that, bro.
control the offense.
That's
All
not what
three.
we doing, bro. That's
He
not what we
does.
doing, bro.
In Houston, what
That's
was he
not what we
doing?
doing, bro. That's not what we doing. We're not doing that. I'm not allowed, bro. I can't.
How many 3-point shooters Harden have around him in Houston?
You
Nothing but
just
3-point shooters, right?
you came here just to do that, right? You came here just to do that. Why don't you
No, I get it.
bring up some stats? Bring up some stats. What about
But
these Celtics? Bring up
the
some
Celtics,
Celtics stats.
with
You
the
know what I'm
Celtics,
saying? This
what I
nigga
said,
trip.
Celtics. What I'm saying with the Celtics is more. It's more their defense. Like I'm looking at Golden State offense. Yeah, they good, but they haven't played the defense and they physical. Boston is a physical team, and they're gonna be pushing around Golden State. Like the
They
stats
ain't
ain't gonna
playing
tell you that.
defense. That's what you
The
said.
stats ain't gonna tell you that. But like when you watch the last game,
Did
you
you
should
just
have
say that they didn't play a defense,
not really. They didn't play a physical defense like, but what Boston is about to get them.
bro?
No, no.
So you
Just look
try
at
to say, wait, you try to say that Memphis wasn't physical,
they were physical, but not physical enough. They still young. How many
and
times
Boston ain't.
Boston already have this experience? Game 6, game
They do
7.
not have.
They
No, they don't. They don't. They've never been to the finals. The
they
only
haven't
team
been to
that
the
has this
finals.
experience, the only team that has this experience right now, bro, is Golden State. Like
They
what,
haven't been to the finals, but they've been to the playoffs. Grizzlies, I was their first real year of going to the. Boston lost the last 3 years. Tatum and Brown,
bro?
they lost the last 3 years of going to the playoffs. So they already gained that experience of losing.
The experience of losing, yes, so they can continue that experience when they take their ass home, my
They won
nigga.
this year. They took over the East this year. So
All right, you know
but,
what? You know what? Hold on, because I forgot about this stat. Before you say anything else, you know what I'm saying? Because we're sitting up here and you talking about defense, right? You know
mm,
what's the biggest thing that negates all of that? You know, it's the
what's that?
biggest thing that there's two main stats, right? That we all know. You've seen these stats, and when you look on the stat sheet, that tells you who won. And those stats are rebounds and turnovers. Am I not correct? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? All right.
And who turned the
Now,
ball over?
Warriors been the better. I'm glad you asked that. Warriors been a better rebounding team, and now that you just even asked that,
Mm,
who turned the ball over more? I have the list right here, the numbers of who has the most turnovers in the playoffs this year.
mm.
Jason Tatum sits at the top with 77. He's almost 20 ahead of the second person, which is Luka Doncic. Then is Giannis. And you know who under them? Jalen Brown with 54. If your two best players are top four for turning the ball over, how does that not seem like a problem? How does that not seem like a problem? And you talking about defense. We're talking about that's giving a defense. You're allowing them to have defense right there. That's transition. That's transition, and you know who's the best transition. Come on,
Mm.
man! Like you know, the Warriors
Yeah, you're
are
right.
greatest at transition.
They the most dangerous in the league in transition, but
But that's my exact point, though.
Boston get back on defense. So I don't have any
Boston can get
I
back
don't
on
have to worry
defense.
about I don't have to worry
They not
about
gonna be fast enough. They're not gonna be fast enough. They're
I
not
don't
gonna be
worry
fast
about
enough. They're
them
gonna have the
getting
big niggas out there, like you said, right? Because they got to play big. They're not gonna be fast enough. Because Draymond's faster than all them. Looney's faster than all them. All
nah
the,
Looney ain't faster than Hoffa.
come on.
And
Looney's faster than
Williams
Looney's
faster
faster than
than
Horford. Horford too old,
no,
bro.
he
Looney's
ain't.
faster than Horford. Looney's
Man,
faster
Hoffa
than
just
Horford.
dunked on Compo. What
I
you
don't
think he
care
gonna
about
do?
what
What
you
you think
talking
he
about.
gonna do?
No. I picked them to do that. I didn't
Yeah.
even know what we talking about.
So
We could go into a whole nother reason why that happened.
so
That's a different discussion.
okay. Going matchups. Going matchups. Okay. Steph Curry obviously gonna be smart. Okay. So who you pick, Jalen Brown or Clay Thompson? Uh yeah.
Jalen
As an
Brown and
overall.
Klay Thompson.
hmm
I'm definitely picking Clay. I'm definitely picking Clay, bro.
Who's
I'm
doing
sorry.
better? If you want to go off the stats, who's doing better in the playoffs right now? Clay or Brown?
St- I mean, I think statistically it's Brown, but if you watching the tape though, in moments it's Clay. Because here's the thing,
But Clay,
Clay, Clay has been playing to where he hadn't opened up until
Yeah,
the end of the game, right? He been playing horrible at the beginning, but Brown been doing the opposite. Where they been him and Tatum
he just
have
been
dropped
scoring.
so
Period.
many. Nah, him and Tatum had dropped game 6 of this last series. They didn't even score but like 2 points between him and Tatum.
You're right in the fourth
Like it
quarter.
was bad, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. That don't happen with Clay. Clay gonna give you 20 in the fourth. And that's what I need. I need somebody who can finish strong, bro.
but
You
the
know what
thing
I'm saying?
is,
This a
they got somebody.
marathon.
They got somebody to guard Clay now. Oil is bigger than the other defender that they had on him
Who?
in the last series.
Who's guarding Clay?
It was
Who? No, I'm telling you, who do the Celtics
they got
have?
they got Brown.
Brown and Clay, they're the same size, or Clay might
I
be an
know.
inch taller though.
So you don't have to. Brown, Brown got good defense.
So wait,
So
so wait,
I
so
ain't.
wait. You got smart guarding Steph.
Yeah,
You know he might
Jaylen
get some
Brown,
stuff. Jaylen Brown, Gordon,
Clay.
Clay,
Uh-huh.
and Tatum's guarding Wiggins.
Oh yeah, that's easy work,
All
man.
right, easy work.
He stopped Wiggins.
Easy work.
Wiggins. Tatum stopped.
Wiggins.
Tatum stopped KD.
He didn't stop KD. KD
He didn't
still went
stop
for 50.
KD. He didn't
He
stop
still
KD,
went
but
for
he
50.
played good defense. He played good defense on KD.
He
You
didn't
can't.
play as good. He didn't play as good as defense as Wiggins did on Luca, and Luca better than Jason Tatum, and you know that.
Luca still
Luca
had
better
30
than
something
Jason
points.
Tatum.
He
He
did
be-
play good
he
defense,
didn't
but he
score.
still had
He
30
didn't.
points.
He didn't score as much as KD did on Jason Tatum. That's what I'm saying.
Mm,
He didn't score as much as KD had a 40-point game. Come on, man. Like, pull up them stats. Do we got to pull up them stats? I think I need to pull up them stats. You tripping. You tripping. You
I
tripping.
know, but
KD was
like
dropping buckets on his head, bro.
Draymond, I don't even account for Draymond because Draymond doesn't do anything but pass the ball and rebound and play. He played defense. I'll give him
Bro,
that, but you
bro,
have to make Draymond
bro.
score. Draymond's gonna have to
Bro,
score.
this you know what? This is why you are here. This is why you are here. Your wild and crazy takes. Because with me just sitting here is talking about myself, spitting the truth and facts, it's boring. Nobody wants to hear about facts. It's like a documentary. But you know what I'm saying? When somebody comes on such as yourself and speaks a little fiction, you know what I'm saying? It's exciting. You know what I mean? Ooh, special effects.
That's
Ooh,
what it
nothing
is.
that's real. It's not real. That's what I'm telling you. It's
It's real.
nothing you saying is real. You
It's
just making
it
this
won't be
shit up.
real stat wise. It'll be real with the game being played. Like if you look at the both
It ain't
overall
real stat
teams,
wise because it ain't working in your favor. Because when you just tried to use that, when it work in your favor, you use them. You wasn't ready for them stats I was bringing on you. That's all. You just kind of thought you was ready, and then you wasn't ready for those
oh
stats.
yeah,
And I
Jalen
wish I
Brown.
could pull them up.
Jalen Brown's better than Clay overall as an overall player because he could do more things. Clay's just a Clay. Clay could go to the rim here and there, but Jalen Brown's better at going to the rim.
Who's a
He
better
is
shooter?
a 3-point shooter. Clay Thompson is, but a better mid
Shooter,
range.
period. Yeah, come on, man. Clay's a deadly at the mid
Yeah,
range,
he's a better
man.
shooter, but Clay,
He's a better
Clay's
all
defense.
around shooter.
Clay defense fell off this year. So who's a better defender? Like Jalen Brown's a better defender than Clay right now. Like
Well,
I
it
can't.
doesn't matter. My whole thing is it don't matter if he's sticking Clay. His defense is not good enough to keep Clay from putting points on the board, bro. That's what I'm saying.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. His defense ain't enough to put points on the board, man.
Okay,
You know
then
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
your
If
third. Then
anybody's
you got
still here watching, man, give a like.
yeah. Then
Give a
you
like
got
to the
you got
broadcast.
who's a small forward. So
You talking about
Tatum got
Wiggins?
Tatum got that white matchup on Wiggins. Then you got Hoffer versus Draymond Green.
Nah, you
Yeah,
think it'll be Harford? You
yeah, they've been starting. Hoffer's been starting. So
at the 5?
nah, he's been starting at the 4.
Oh, okay.
That's their lineup.
Okay.
Then they got Williams number 5.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So
You're right. You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
so I just feel like it's gonna be too much for Golden State. They can out rebound the other teams, but this is not gonna be a team that they'll be able to out rebound.
Man, man, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm telling you, it's just gonna work out. They stand around a little bit too much, man. We're gonna get back at this though. You know what I'm saying? Like hold up, what day is the game? What day is the
Monday,
game?
but Thursday,
I was about to
Thursday,
say, nigga, today Monday. What?
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We definitely gonna have to. You gonna be free on Thursday when the game happening? Or
Yes,
you?
sir.
All right, all
I
right.
wish we could do play by play.
I mean, technically we could, but I mean, technically we could, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I'll talk to you about that later. We go, you know what I'm saying. I be, in another live where they be doing that, and I be talking with them sometimes.
Yeah, but
But
just
we should definitely do before or after the game. That's a fact.
I'll say after so we can get our picks because y'all know I'm going with Boston right now. So
I mean, yeah. All
we
right.
just need to
So
see what
y'all
happens.
already know.
See what happens after game one. See how they, that's the
Y'all
only way
already
we'll
know
see
we're
what they
gonna
play.
do a game recap. We are gonna do a game recap here at Jockey Sports. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a game recap. You know what I mean? Y'all already know. You know, we in this thing. We might try to come back another day or something like you know what I'm saying? Like we probably have to schedule another day before and have like a quick like I don't know, 20, 30 minute, 15
Yeah.
minutes. You know what I'm saying? Something quick, you know what I mean? Just to kind of like, you know what I mean, keep it going. But we definitely gonna be back here Thursday, y'all. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Low, and that's D Low. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We out this thing. You know what I'm talking about? How do I end it?